Okay, greetings, Patriots, Starseeds, and Lightworkers. Of course, our brave military. Welcome to 1776 United, and we are in a worldwide and galactic revolution. Now, where I left off was... now, again, Trump is a wartime president, and this is a move that he's making right now between Iran and Israel. He's a tactician, okay? There's a lot of people pissed off with him, not knowing what's going on, and that's exactly where he wants everybody, including the deep state, okay? In the end, the Iranian dictating puppet will be removed. The Israeli dictating puppet deep state will be removed. And of Germany, and of France, and of Canada, and of England. They're all going to be removed. Okay? That's all we have to worry about. Let's just watch this play out. It doesn't mean that we're not going to get this RV rolling right away. This is going on, while that's going on, okay? So it's not like we have to wait for that to, now we will have to wait for all countries to comply to the peace treaty that will go worldwide. They've already signed on. Everybody's signed on to this already. All they're doing right now is removing these deep state puppets watching them play this thing out. As we were told, Israel will be last, okay? I don't think there's going to be anything after that. Now, I do have a story from King Smarty. Now, King John Smarty had told me, and it's in my phone, so I cannot give you word for word, but he is saying we are at the doorstep of receiving this redemption, because he's down in Miami right now waiting to be paid because he's looking at Ferraris or some stupid thing, whatever's going on there, okay? So he says what's holding it up is there's these criminal banksters that are getting in the way of things and stuff like this, and they are taking them out as they're getting in the way, because they know that, like, the banks know that once QFS is activated, it's the end of their game, basically. Banks will not be needed anymore, because the redemption centers will be, and the cards that you receive or the phones that you receive will have your bank account on them, okay? So if you ever walk into a bank again, it'll only be them running after you to do some, to try to get some business out of you for wealth management. That's all. Okay, so anyways, let's carry on here. So now, $89 trillion has been gathered up through certain locations and underground dumps by the, and it was seized back by the Space Force and NSA operators through their intel, and they had gone in with the Army engineers and started digging all this stuff out, and they found that was $89 trillion in gold, give or take $1 trillion. But all this gold is being recovered right now, and it's going to be going back into the QFS accounts to repay humanity. Okay, the IRS is dead. The CRA is gone as well. Okay, any of these skeleton, closet-mongering, money-hungry little thieves are just there trying to get money for themselves and tuck it in their suitcases and run like hell. So just don't even play into this stuff anymore. This comes right from the military, okay? Now, Doge has been in Canada dissecting and quietly revealing everything. They're going to keep everything very, very quiet, because all they're going to have to do is go quietly. Once they get all this evidence together, they're just going to go to the people that were responsible, the politicians that were responsible for this, and just arrest them. Because, like I said, Canada is a state. Now, you can take it any way you want to take it, upside down. You can jump up and down, scream, and holler like a child. It doesn't matter. We have always been part of the United States, and that's going to continue. And the announcement to that, I'm sure, will be sometime this year. Okay. Now, Stanley, Idaho, has been being bombarded underground. Many the Space Force operators that's going in there and Global Alliance, along with the Army engineers, are collapsing certain strongholds in there and tunnel systems in there underneath, because they're just blowing up stuff that's not going to do any good for humanity. Okay. Also, the Antarctica is also was a haven, or a biolab center for clonings and hybrid manufacturing, okay, along with other criminal crimes against humanity. And what has been done there, what they have found out, is there's tens of, maybe hundreds of thousands of clones and hybrids that have been released into society, walking around, and but they have been designed to keep your frequency down. Okay. Now, and they've, like it says, but they do know their DNA and so on and so whatever. But now, I got a story, goes back to 1961. It's a short story. It's about Eisenhower, and when Valiant Thor did first meet him, he presented a gift that shown devices that were to heal all humanity of any disease, and also to give life extension, facial repair, limb repair, any type of body repairs, if they had deformities or anything like that, that was all going to be put back together. And Dwight D. Eisenhower took that information, and he did not get back to Valiant Thor, not at all. And about a year later, they finally came back, and said to Commander Thor, "I'm sorry, we cannot take this. We cannot accept this, because this would destroy our economy." So there you have it. Whatever you want to say, this is what I'm getting for the information. Now, like I said, there's a lot going on, and King John Smarty, like I said, he told me to tell everybody that he is in Miami waiting to be paid. So everything that you're seeing out there right now, as far as the chaos goes, it's only optics. Okay. Ultimately, they want to give peace to the real Jews, because there's the good Jews that I'm understanding that are now raising their voices and coming out and going after the bad Jews, which are the Khazarian Jesuits. Okay, they are the kitty diddlers, right? They are the ones that have destroyed and worked along with other deep state operators to help control the United States up till now. I also had heard through sources that Putin has uncovered information leading to the arrest of all these Israeli operators of higher levels of I guess political or military or whatever, that are neck deep in child trafficking. Okay, so we can certainly be, expecting that to happen. Now, it's going to shock a lot of people, but all this is about to come out. And like I said, a lot of people that are starting to wake up a little bit, they're having to swallow a lot of information in this short length of time. And you patriots that have been working on this for years and years have already absorbed a lot of this information, and you will be called upon to kind of settle the masses down. That's not to say there won't be people jumping out the windows, because there will be. There is a lot of, when you have a change in society at the extent of this type of restructure, there is going to be a lot of collateral damage. All right, so stay in there, hang in there. We're at the doorstep of redemption and repatriation with our funds that are owed to us. And I just want to say God bless everybody, and we'll see you on the next one.